This is my persuasive argument making a legal argument for abortion. Starting now. In the summer of 2022, Roe v. Wade was overturned. Roe v. Wade was a court case that was decided in 1973 by the Supreme Court. This court case decided that abortion was federally legal. After the overturning, the legality of abortion is left up to each state. Some states have already decided to make abortion completely illegal in any circumstance. Some states have left the laws completely the same. In the states where the laws have stayed completely the same, what's going to happen is when governors who disagree with abortion come in, this will most likely change. This is making voting a lot more important because when you're voting, you're going to vote for a governor who's going to decide whether or not abortions will stay legal in your state. Whether or not you agree with the morality of abortions, it's really important to consider what it should become legally. Lots of things that you may personally disagree with morally could still be legal and okay for people to do. The state's job is to protect the health of the people. Their job isn't to decide whether or not abortion is moral and whether or not it's okay. Their job is to protect our health and make sure that we have proper health care and rights. At what point do they decide whether or not they need to protect the rights of the baby versus the rights of the mom? First, they need to decide what the mom deserves health-wise. The mom deserves bodily autonomy. The mom deserves adequate health care that will keep her safe. And the mom deserves a chance to live. Pregnancy can come with many life-threatening conditions. This is one reason why, legally, the state might need to prioritize the mom's health over the fetus. Because of the health conditions and the physical effects that pregnancy has on your body, it should be considered health care to terminate a pregnancy if needed. Also, bodily autonomy is really important that the state needs to protect. That is considered a health care right. For example, you have to decide yes or no whether or not after you're dead if you're okay with your organs being shared. Even though at that point you're dead and what you're doing could keep someone's life, if you do decide to share your organs, you still have that choice. So I could decide to not share my organs because I have that bodily autonomy, even though what I would be doing would be protecting someone's life. Women deserve the same choice when it comes to protecting a life of a baby. But at what point does the state need to step in and also protect the health of this fetus, baby, or child? I personally think that the state should not have to protect this baby and that the mom or the woman should be put right here over the baby until a certain point where they become equal or you have to prioritize the baby's health over. Once the baby or the fetus can sustain its life on its own, then it should be put above the mother. Even though the mother would still have to carry out a pregnancy and have some of these effects, at that point, it would just become the state's job to protect the fetus's life. A baby can survive outside of the womb at 24 weeks. Up until this point, I think the mother's health should be protected because that is the state's job. The state needs to do its job before they discuss moralities. After the point of 24 weeks, then abortion should not be legal because the baby can survive outside of the womb, and then at that point, the state needs to step in and also protect the health care rights of the baby. When you're thinking about the legality of abortion, you need to think about what you need to do to protect the rights of the people in your state, the babies and the women.